Welcome to Matt.
Hello everybody, I'm John.
I'm Matt.
And this is movie 2 of our Dragon Ball Z movie marathon.
Probably the worst.
Maybe.
The voice acting is terrible.
Whoa! Get ahead of yourself. I'm John.
I'm Matt.
I think I already said that. Alright, so what movie are we reviewing this time?
The World's Strongest.
Yeah. The World's Strongest.
The World's Strongest Man. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay. Give you a quick rundown of the plot of this one. The movie starts out like a lot of these movies do, with some enemy gathering the Dragon Balls. Then he wishes for his doctor friend named
Dr. Willow.
That's right, Dr. Willow, who is encased in ice, who's only a brain.
Sorry. Poor dude. He got buried under ice.
Yeah, he wishes him back from being buried under ice.
Twice.
Twice, and they want to find the world's strongest person to put his brain into their body. And at first, they think it's Goku's old mentor, Master Roshi.
Nope.
But clearly they're wrong. They find out it's Goku. But it's up to Goku to save Master Roshi and to save the world and stop Dr. Willow and his evil henchmen from taking over the world.
Why does it always have to take over the world?
Some people want to destroy the
why
world.
can't it be like Phineas and Ferb and take over one city?
Some people don't want to take over the world. Some people want to take over the destroy the world. Not all of them want to take it over.
Jr. just want to take it over, didn't he?
Yeah, he want to take it over.
So
We'd
far,
eventually get to that.
So far, everybody's wanting to take it over.
When we get to like Martian food now. But,
Hey, you told me to not get off track. You just did.
Well, you were talking about, taking over the world. Not all take over the world. Some people just want to destroy it.
Why?
I don't know. Anyways, on to the movie.
I went through a sick family.
We talked about at the end of the last video. This one was going to have something that we were going to rant about.
Oh, God.
And we're getting onto it right now.
Oh, my God. The voice acting!
Yes.
I get that it's dubbed and all, but seriously, you can't just get the original guys?
Yeah, from Dead Zone to this one, they changed voice actors.
Dramatically.
Yeah, nobody is the same.
I said Goku.
Goku!
And Goku sounds like a teenage girl.
Yeah, there's some really... Like when the original voice actor Goku's powered up and he's screaming, he's like, "Whoa!" It's all intense. This guy,
he's like, "Ah!" But in this movie, he's like, "Ah!"
And this guy just sounds absolutely just ridiculously silly.
Yeah. Retarded.
It's pretty bad. Piccolo is Duo from another famous Dragon Ball Z series, Dragon Ball Z series, anime series, Gundam Wing.
We'll review that later on.
What?
Gundam.
Oh, I guess I will. I don't know, man. The voice acting is just
terrible.
Very, very bad. It's hard. It makes this movie to me. Now, if you're not a Dragon Ball Z fan, and you have no clue who these people are, and you didn't grow up watching this show, then, the voice acting probably wouldn't affect you. But, if you're a fan of this series, it is a painful one to try to get through. You're just like, hold on, I was like, oh my god.
And if you're a real big Dragon Ball Z fan, bigger than us, and you just have stuff with Dragon Ball Z all over your room, and you watch that and you hear the voice acting, you'll probably punch through your computer monitor.
It's not very good. And the music's changed too. And
yeah, but I gotta talk about the most disturbing part of the whole movie.
Yeah.
It's when Goku and Piccolo...
Yeah, hold on.
No, Gohan.
Let me set it up real quick, though. In the last one, there's a scene where Gohan gets drunk and or high. We need to figure out which one it is. And I said that was the weirdest moment in Dragon Ball Z history.
Weird.
I said that was the weirdest moment in Dragon Ball Z history. I was wrong. Because
Goku and Gohan are walking across the earth like this.
There's this dream sequence of Gohan, and they're shrunken versions with these gigantic heads.
Yeah.
And it's like this Japanese sound, yeah, and they're like, he's like, Piccolo's like,
God, you're empty.
It happens every time. Never tells. Can't get through one of these daggone videos. I get interrupted. Where we at? Yeah, the weird scene.
Oh, it's disturbing. I was like, the whole time I was like this. You can ask John.
It was definitely
disturbing. And
I won't say disturbing. It was just a little less than be desired. It was a little goofy, but I mean, like, we can complain about the dubbing and stuff, but that's not the people who dubbed it's fault. That scene's in there. That's the creator's fault, you know.
But tell you the truth, I've seen more stuff disturbing.
I've seen weirder stuff in other animes, you know.
Yeah, I watched the show on the internet a couple days ago, but I'll talk about that later. Let's go on.
Talk about some good things. I think this has some of the best fight scenes
ever.
Yeah, in Dragon Ball Z.
Can I mention something real quick? The one guy's like, ah, and Goku's like, ah, and then BAM!
Yeah, he punches
He knocks him out cold!
Yeah. It's such an odd fight scene because they come tearing at each other, and Goku throws a punch, and the guy's like, pow! On his back, and he just keeps on running. It's pretty funny. Yeah, the fight scenes in this movie are way better than the ones in Dead Zone. I mean, like 100 times better. It's so awesome.
Think about it, there's not that many in Dead Zone, is there?
There's quite a few Dead Zone.
Well, quite a few.
What I was going to say is this movie is longer than Dead Zone, and I think that's kind of a problem. Because though the fight scenes are great, it takes a long time to get to them, and they're too few and far between, in my opinion.
Yeah, but there's another thing that's kind of disturbing. A big fat guy, Goku punches in his stomach, and it just sinks in. Ooh. That just to prove
you keep saying disturbing a lot, but that's not really disturbing. It's just weird.
To me, it is disturbing.
Like disturbing would be like, oh, we're testing this out and then choke you with them. That'd be disturbing. Punching some fat dude in the gut, it just sinks in. It's not really disturbing.
It's gross. And then, you know how he kills him? Kaioken!
Yeah, Kaioken, which is like when Goku powers up.
He just jams his fist through his stomach, and he's like, he doesn't affect him at first, and then he says Kaioken, and I don't know if you realize that, but that's actually a robot.
Yeah, they're all robots.
Sparks coming out of his
all the people were robots. All the villains in this are robots.
Except Dr. Willow.
He's a robot too. He's a brain inside of a robot. And of course, it all culminates in the big battle between Robot Dr. Willow versus Goku, Gohan, Krillin, and Piccolo.
Piccolo. At one point, I'm gonna go ahead and say this: when Dr. Willow takes over his mind,
yeah,
he looks like he's been smoking a joint.
He does. His eyes shot. He's like, ooh.
I said at one point, you guys see there's a red dot in his eye. That's his eyes. They're just moving around like this. I'm like, yeah, he's high.
Yeah, like, but what do you think about the length? Do you think it was a little too long, like I did?
Yeah,
I did too. It seemed to drag on for a long time, but when the action happens, it's great. But like, it just doesn't happen enough.
Well, it's not as long as some of the music ends up in the other ones.
That's true.
Well,
I mean, like,
let's go ahead and go on. Oh, you were gonna say something.
Well, if we could bring it back to the series a little bit here, just for a brief moment.
You told me not to!
Well, I was comparing something. A lot of people say the series is boring because the fights are few and far between. But there's a difference.Ose are episodes. This is a 1 hour-long movie that you could have cut some of those pieces out and made it probably 45 minutes, like most of the other Dragon Ball Z movies.
This one was like an hour? I love Dragon Ball Z, don't get me wrong.
Which a lot of people will be like, but most movies are half. Like, yeah, but this is an anime movie,
Yeah.
This was just an hour just to be an hour. It could have been cut down, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's not as bad as some of the movies that I've heard of. Like Ben-Hur. But it has nothing to do with Dragon Ball Z, but it's 5 hours long.
It's long. Yeah. I mean, the action is solid, but the big problem with this one is the voice acting.
Yeah.
It kind of really puts a tamper on the film.
Yeah, Krillin sounds like he's retarded. Oh,
Every voice actor in this movie just sounded absolutely just terrible.
Oh yeah, you forgot to mention Chi-Chi.
Was what's her name?
Oh, I forgot.
Relina.
Relina from the
Gundam
same
Wing.
thing that was Duo.
90% of the cast of this film, not film. Well, I guess it is a film.
Anime film.
It's a movie. Is from Gundam Wing. The chick from Walking Dead. Sorry. We're watching an episode of Jag for no reason because we were watching fighting. So you watch Dragon Ball Z, you want to watch fighting.
Yeah, you watch more. Yeah, and I can't wait to see an MMA fighter throw a blast out.
Whoa! You know how awesome that would be if like Chris Lee was fighting Daniels tomorrow and he was like, ah, like, yes!
And then blows Mark apart like.
I feel bad for Mark Munoz. I'd be like, oh!
I'd be like this. Like,
yeah, overall, I mean, of the two we watched so far, it's a weak one.
Yeah, but
it's the weaker of the two.
It's funny.
What do you give it?
3.
Man, we're getting for 3 times again.
I'll give it like a 2, maybe.
I'll give it a 3. Mark, you didn't even watch it, so stay out of here. Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, so Matt gives it a 2, I give it a 3. It's just okay. We'll see you with the next one, which is
terrible.
which is the Tree of Might.
Hopefully this one's a lot better.
It is, trust me, I've seen this one. See you guys.